some of the different countries or whatever. If you black, if you black or something like that, and you came from a lower class.
Listen, he's qualified to talk about this. He been in Allahumma barak alayhi. My brother been in Egypt and Kuwait studying, so I know he been to the land of the Muslim where he's seen it. I've been overseas, but alhamdulillah, but I never seen that type of like, oh, I can't marry your daughter situation. But I'm almost sure that brothers familiar with like, situations that occurred like that. Like, oh, people was acting funny, like, oh, you from Africa, you from this place, that place, you can't get married. But the Prophet ﷺ nipped all that in the bud. A lot of people will be talking about race and stuff like that. The Prophet ﷺ, the Quran and Sunnah is the cure to the heart. It's the cure to the heart. It's nothing more of a cure, no herb or nothing more of a cure to this morsel in your chest than the Quran and Sunnah. And I'm telling you, talking to I grew up in Uptown, plotting and scheming. Right? Anybody that know me, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you wasn't there. You probably was still in the house eating chips. You know what I'm saying? But people know. Back in 05, 06, we was up to no good in the hood. So Islam, it brought the heart to a rectification. It made Islam with society. It brought my heart to fear Allah Azza wa Jalla regarding the worldly things, how I get my money, how I deal with my woman to the best of my ability. All those affairs. It rectifies. It brings a rectification to your daily life. The physical, the emotional, the spiritual.
Yeah, it brings, Islam. Islam al-qulub, it brings rectification to the heart. Or Islam baynahuma, yani ikhwan, the brothers, to bring Islam, to bring rectification to the brothers as well as the sisters and so forth. Especially when you read in these stories, you read in these these hadith about the Sahaba, you read the stories of the prophets and so forth. It gives you a different outlook and a different perspective. At least it should. When we read these stories, we shouldn't just, say, oh, yeah, I read that already. Or, yeah, I read that book already. No, we should tadabbur, yani tafakkur, to contemplate, to reflect.
I know.
These what these narrations in these books is for us to, take lessons and, to be inspired by them, because Allah mentions them in the Quran. Radiyallahu anhum wa raddu an, that He is pleased with them and they're pleased with Him. So we take them as our examples and our role models. So when we read these stories, we try to apply, some of these things to the best of our ability in our lives. And this help us, as a better person. This help us as a better husband, as a better brother to our brothers, and as a better brother to our sisters and so forth, and to society as a whole. So this is, the benefit that me and a brother was able to conclude with, inshallah ta'ala. So we hope that the brothers, could benefit from it, inshallah.
May Allah Azza wa Jalla make us all firm. And if you're not Muslim, may Allah guide your heart to Quran and Sunnah and the way of the Sahaba. Well, the Quran and Sunnah, the way of the Sahaba radiallahu anhu. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.